This is Ms. Saida Amoscar.
Yes, good evening, Mayor, members of the council. This item will be presented by Director of Community Services, Ms. Sabrina Chavez.
Coach, we're going to skip to the other one, and then we'll come back to you guys to make sure everything's okay.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor, members of the City Council. It is with great pleasure and an honor to congratulate Community Services Community Services Supervisor Spencer Campbell on his remarkable 22 years of dedicated public service with the City of Paris. Spencer's unwavering dedication, commitment to the Paris community, and passion for sports, recreation, and public service have made him an outstanding employee. His leadership, expertise, and invaluable guidance have played a pivotal role in the continuous growth and success of our Community Services Department. Spencer began with the city in 2001, where the only recreational sport was basketball. Through his efforts and expertise, our sports program has significantly expanded with over 200 participants in Pee Wee basketball, baseball, flag football, and soccer. His passion for serving the community shines through, especially in the mentoring and guiding of youth that daily visit the Bob Glass Gym. Spencer works above and beyond to create a welcoming, enjoyable, and a safe environment where kids can engage in positive recreation and develop fundamental skills in sports. During his time here in Paris, Spencer pursued an exciting opportunity through the city's Paris Scholars Degree Program from Thomas Edison State University, of which he successfully achieved a Bachelor of Liberal Arts degree in November of 2020. Spencer, you should be so proud of your work here as we are of you. You have made a lasting impression, and we are grateful for all that you've done to serve our community, as well as your ongoing support to staff and the success of our department. On behalf of the Community Services Department, Spencer, we extend our best wishes for a fulfilling retirement filled with playing golf, refereeing, and traveling. You will truly be missed. Congratulations on your outstanding 22 years of public service with the City of Paris, and we wish you a happy retirement.
Spencer, that young lady next to you is your wife? Yes. I saw her shaking her head no for everything.
I just want to say thank you, council. Thank you, community. It's been a pleasure. 22 years. That's a long time. So, but other than that, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to serve the community. It's what my dad has always wanted me to do, and is where I get it from. So I appreciate it. So thank you.
Yes, we have an award here for Spencer, if the mayor and council would like to step down.
So right off the bat, you're a good man. I gotta see your shoes. I don't think I've ever seen you in a tie, Spencer.
I work recreation.
So we have this beautiful plaque that the city will be giving to Spencer. It says, Service Award presented to Spencer J. Campbell, Community Services Supervisor, in appreciation for over 22 years of dedication and commitment to the city of Paris, October 2001 through December 2023. Congratulations. Oh.
Thanks, guys. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Awesome. You know me. I'm sorry. I need a little light. Here comes the floodlights. There we go. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Council?
I get it.
Come on, wife.
Wifey. She's videotaping. Here we go. Ready, 1, 2. Perfect. Stay right there for me. Ready, 1, 2. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
So in addition to that. So in addition to, Spencer, we have a limited city pin that we are just starting, and I'm going to take off mine and give it to you. Okay. You guys want to just stay down here? Let me go get my paperwork. Great picture. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't bring down my agenda. This is 6A for the kids? Okay, so item 6A is a presentation on our, it would really help if I had my agenda, on the Boys and Girls Club Pumas, 7 through 9, Coach? Age 7 to 9, who took their championships this year. So good evening, everybody. I am thrilled, I got it now. I am thrilled to start today's meeting by congratulating the Boys and Girls Club, the Paris Pumas, on their recent fall soccer championship. The Paris Pumas beat 7 other youth soccer teams, and the dedication they showed throughout the competition deserves recognition. Today, we'd like to honor 12 talented children who played their hearts out, as well as the coaches and parents who made everything possible. I want to take a moment to recognize the fantastic coaching duo behind this success, Flor Guadalupe Martinez and Ray S. Martinez Figueroa. This is the husband-wife team? Yes. Very good. Where's your wife? She's with the baby. Yes. We resemble those times. We've been through it. You've done a phenomenal job, Coach, inspiring our youth and teaching them the importance of teamwork. Your dedication and leadership have played a pivotal role in shaping this outstanding team. As we look forward, I am optimistic for the future of the Paris Pumas. May you continue to dedicate yourselves, grow, and achieve even greater success in life. Your potential is limited. I would like to now invite the players to receive their certificates and take pictures. And parents, raise your hands, please. Thank you for... And then, you know, of course, the coaches. I mean, that's dedication, right? It's easy for us to drop off kids and come back in an hour, or we hang around, right? And go. And I hope you're not coaching behind the scenes behind him. There's nothing worse than a backseat coach. So, but no, thank you for your service. Do you have a child playing too as well?
I actually do not.
See, that's even more inspirational. He doesn't even have a son or daughter playing. So what inspired you to be a coach? The mayor, huh?
Oh, do you mind if I stand? I don't like sitting.
Yeah, come on up.
All right. So, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Ray Martinez. And what really inspired me to coach is honestly my wife. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be coaching with the Boys and Girls Club. Not only that, but also just, so if you guys don't know, I know a lot of the parents do. I do have 7 years of military service, serving in the United States Marine Corps. And thank you. And what I got from that is I just love giving back to the community. No matter where I'm at, I just honestly, that's a big part of who I am. And I just want to go ahead and give back to just anyone and everywhere. And my wife feels the same. So.
Hoorah. Thank you for your service. Okay, so I'm gonna read off one certificate, and then we'll just call each child up with by their names. We'll take a photo with me presenting you guys a certificate, and we're gonna do one big group with the council, but I want the council to please stand to one side, because after you shake the mayor's hand, you're gonna go by and shake the council's hands, okay? Got it, guys? Yes? Yes. All right. Who are the council? Councilman Corona. This is Councilwoman Rogers. And Councilman Rabb is behind me. Okay? So all of you, and I'm the mayor, yes. So everybody's going to get a certificate that says City of Paris Certificate of Recognition. Picked up one that has the coach's name on it. This is for the Boys and Girls Club, the Paris Pumas. May it be known that the mayor and the city council hereby we recognize you and we congratulate you guys for winning the Boys and Girls Club Fall Soccer Championship. Thank you for doing an excellent job representing the city of Paris, and we wish you much success in the years to come. And this is presented to you today, the 12th day of December. And this first one goes to Liam Montanez. Come on, Liam. Logan Gaspar. Oh, thanks. Is it Draco or Draco? Draco Petaway. Elizabeth Morales. Is she here? Oh. Team mom or coach? Mom. You're the team mom. Yes, that's what it says on there. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
That you're one of the kids. Stay up here too, team moms. You can take a picture with them. Valentin Zaragoza. Don't feel shy. You can come up and take pictures. Especially when we do the big group one. Alexa Avalos. Gail Avalos. Derek Fernandez. He's not here? I'll let you hold on to his coach. Noah Mendiola. Good job, buddy. Luke Roche. There you go, Luke. King Delgado. Where's the king? Okay. Kaylee Morales. No, that hand. Juan Harim Morales. And last but not least, the coaches, Ray S. Martinez. And then the other coach is for Guadalupe Martinez Sanchez de Los Angeles de California. Okay, we're going to take a big group photo. We'll have the PIO tell us where to stand.
All right, guys, everybody look over at me, please. Awesome. You look wonderful. Everybody say Paris. Wonderful. Very good. Very good. Stay right there. Gotta get a view, okay? Just in case people close their eyes. Or turn around. Awesomeness. Thank you. Parents, did you get your pictures? Everybody got it? Wait, we're not done yet. Come on up.
No, I mean, parents, you want to take a picture.
They took their pictures already. I can take it. This is not your day,
Okay, moving on to item 7. Oh, I have to make a comment, though, for one of the players when we're taking pictures says, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure." "Can you bring a Chuck E. Cheese next to the In-N-Out?" I'll talk to the council and see what we can do for that. All right, item 7 is our Youth Advisory Committee communications. This will be given by Kimberly Tai, our Vice President.
Honorable Mayor, members of the City Council, and city staff. Good evening. My name is Kimberly Tai, and I am honored to serve as the Vice President of the Youth Advisory Committee. Tonight, I am pleased to provide you with an update on the recent and upcoming events organized by YAC. YAC is thrilled to participate again in the annual Breakfast with Santa, scheduled for this Saturday, December 16th, 2023. Our goal is to be involved in setup and the breakdown of the event, but most importantly, ensure a smooth and joyful experience for all attendees. YAC will assist in serving and plating food, providing beverages, clearing tables, and dressing as elves to assist with pictures with Santa. In addition, on Saturday, December 23rd, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., YAC is excited to announce Restoring Hope for the Holidays, collaboration with Satara, Smith, and Etroy, Inc., a nonprofit organization dedicated to ending homelessness among youth and young adults. This event will be at the Bob Glass Gym to provide Christmas gifts back to the community and have a fun and engaging time. As we continue our efforts to connect with the community, we encourage everyone to follow us on social media at Paris YAC for regular updates and information about upcoming events. For any inquiries or additional details about YAC or the events mentioned today, please do not hesitate to contact the Statler Youth Center. In closing, YAC would like to emphasize the importance of staying safe and healthy, especially during this holiday season. On behalf of YAC, I would also like to extend our warmest wishes to everyone for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for your attention and support.
Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, item 8 is our public comment. This is when any member of the community can speak about any matter that's not on our agenda. Madam Clerk, do we have a request to speak?
Yes, sir. Daryl Terrell.
Yeah, I'll after that.
Hi, my name is Daryl Terrell. I'm not speaking as a planning commission for the city of Moreno Valley. I'm speaking as myself as a resident. Protecting our community is a shared responsibility. And I'm here because both our cities face a common challenge, and that's catalytic converter theft. These thieves have no boundaries and no conscience. They operate in every neighborhood throughout our cities and beyond. These thieves are placing a significant financial burden on the working families in both of our cities, and many of them who cannot afford them. Residents can go months without the vehicles that they rely on for work, to drop off their kids at school, to visit loved ones, and residents who don't have full coverage of insurance. That theft of a catalytic converter could cost them, they could see themselves facing a repair cost of $2,000 to $3,000 and possibly even more. So obviously, the detrimental effects are more than just the immediate cost of a catalytic converter, but also the loss of a car for our families. And we cannot let these thieves continue to victimize our residents in both of our cities. And so I'm here again to talk about this. And the county has adopted an ordinance that Moreno Valley has adopted, City of Palm Springs, Corona, Norco. You go up and down, and we're standing up against these crooks because a lot of the, like I said before, working people can't afford to be without a car, especially in our cities where they got to travel long distance to go to work sometimes. And so we, as a people in both cities, have to stand up against these folks. And that's why I presented the ordinance itself and a model ordinance that all of our cities can adopt, that we could close the dragnet on these people and to bring them some accountability. Because state law has loopholes in them right now that doesn't cover, it's making it hard for our deputies to even arrest anybody or even hold them accountable for anything because they have to have a victim. And so what this ordinance does, if they get caught and they don't have proper documents, they could go to jail, be held accountable for what they did in our communities. So I'm here as not only as, like I said, a resident, but a neighboring residents, that we could take a stand on this together. And so I wanted to place this in the public record so you guys could look at it, and maybe you want to adopt it to protect your people in this community. So that's what I have to say. Thank you.
Appreciate that. You can hand it to the person in the corner here. We'll get it to our city manager. We'll talk about that. Are they doing that in Mobile already too?
Yeah, we adopted ours.
Excellent. Thank you. I'm looking forward to looking at the document.
That is all.
Anybody else in the audience wishing to speak on any item that's not on the agenda? Okay, we'll move on to item 9, which is approval of minutes. 9A is consideration to approve the minutes of the regular joint meeting held on November 28th, 2023 of the City Council and all the other agencies as listed on our agenda. If there are no comments or questions by council, I entertain a motion to approve. I have a motion by Councilwoman Rogers, second by Councilman Rabb. Please call the vote.
Corona, Rab, Rogers, Vargas, yes. Nava, absent.
Thank you. Item 10 is our consent calendar. Consent calendar items are normally enacted in one motion. The mayor or the city council may remove a consent item for a separate action. We will have public comment limited to 3 minutes. Madam Clerk, do we have any requests to speak?
No, sir.
Anybody wishing to speak on the consent calendar? All right, seeing none, council, anybody have anything they want to pull for further discussion, separate vote?
Yes, I'm sorry, are you,
Go ahead.
item 10A for separate vote.
10A, separate vote?
No discussion.
No discussion, thank you. Anybody else? Okay, so then I'm looking for a motion on 10B through F. I have a motion by Councilwoman Rogers, second by Councilman Rabb. Please call the vote.
Corona, Rab, Rogers, Vargas, yes. Nava, absent.
Thank you. Okay, looking for a motion on 10A. I have a motion by Councilwoman Rogers, second by Councilman Rabb. Please call the vote.
Rab, Rogers, Vargas, yes. Corona, no. Nava, absent.
Thank you. Motion passes. Item 10, consent count, oops. Item 11, public hearings, we have none. Item 12 is business items. 12A is consideration to adopt proposed resolution number next in order, certifying the election results for the November 7, 2023 special municipal election. This will be introduced by our city clerk, Nancy Salazar.
Mayor Vargas and members of the City Council, as you are aware, the city held a special municipal election on November 7th, 2023 for consideration of Measure A. This item certifies the results of that election. Measure A required 2/3 of the voters to approve the measure. As a result of the election, Measure A did not receive sufficient votes and therefore was not approved by the voters in the city of Paris. Staff recommends that the City Council approve resolution number next in order, certifying the election results of the special municipal election.
Thank you. Do we have any members of the public that wish to speak on this item?
No, sir.
Anybody in the audience wishing to speak at this time? All right, council, any comments or questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve or a motion on the resolution. I have a motion by Councilwoman Rogers, second by Councilman Corona. Call the vote.
Corona, Rab, Rogers, Vargas, yes. Nava, absent.
Very good, thank you. Item 13 is council communications. Councilwoman Rogers?
As this is our last meeting of the year, I'd like to just wish everyone a wonderful Merry Christmas season and a great Happy New Year. May you all be blessed, healthy, wise, and prosperous in 2024. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Rabb?
Yes, I want to wish everyone a happy new year heading into 2024. I'd like to congratulate Spencer Campbell on his retirement, and also like to congratulate the Paris Pumas on winning their championship for their league. On the 4th, I had the opportunity to attend the Riverside Conservation Authority as the delegate for the city of Paris. We continue to acquire land for the habitat area. The following Thursday, myself, along with Mayor Vargas and various members of staff, attended the Riverside Community College Chancellor's Reception in downtown Riverside. It's important that we maintain those relationships moving forward and as we move forward on our skills center. So it was a great event to network with various community members, other elected officials, and people engaged in the educational space. One thing I'd like to direct staff or bring to staff's attention so that we can research is in the city of Riverside a few years ago, it might have been almost 10 years ago, they implemented a quiet ordinance for the horns with the Metrolink coming in during that time. I'd like to look into the feasibility of adopting one for the downtown Paris area. I know with the IDI warehouse, the Home Depot warehouse coming online, they're going to have that railroad spur. Myself, along with other residents, we've noticed an uptick on freight train coming in 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. They honk their horn at Redlands and Ellis. They honk again on G Street, again on Paris Boulevard. They're crossing on 7th, going across D Street again, 7th Street, and then they come over 4th Street. So it's a lot of residents within a quarter mile or a half mile of that area in downtown Paris are going to be impacted as the train comes in. So if we can just look into a potential quiet zone ordinance to contact Metrolink, the freight train, And if there are private haulers hauling the materials into the future Home Depot distribution center. So we just want to look at the feasibility of that. Once again, just want to wish everyone a happy, safe, prosperous holiday season, a Merry Christmas, and a happy 2024. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Corona?
Thank you, Mayor. I do want to thank Mr. Daryl Terrell for bringing that up. I think you're absolutely correct. We do have a major issue with that. I know some people that got their catalytic converters stolen. And I'm talking about like 8 o'clock in the morning when the sun's out and everything, and it's there on footage and everything, and they do it within seconds. And it keeps people from being able to work in Paris. Like Moreno Valley is a working class community. People need their vehicles to get to and from work. For a lot of people, if they got it stolen, they got to decide whether to keep driving their vehicle or to have it in the shop for a few days. And some people just can't afford that. So I want to thank you for bringing that up. I'm looking forward to reading it. I do want to maybe direct it to Public Safety Committee, but I still want to see it, obviously.
Sure.
And then we could bring it to staff to discuss something that fits the city of Paris. I want to give a special thank you to our staff for doing such a wonderful job for the holiday events. With the tree lighting was just well attended. Just a great event. Everyone seemed to have a great time. It was very cold, but I mean, with the staff putting out the heaters and stuff like that, and with the snow day was also well attended too. People seemed to have a great time on that. And then following that with the parade, just a fantastic parade. I know we can't control the wind, but with all the marching bands that were out there, just so many people, it just seemed like everyone was having a great time. And I kind of saw a little bit behind the scenes as being the first time I actually have a child that's kind of participating in the parade. I got to see the hard work that you guys really do behind the scenes. So I just want to thank you. And I did happen to go to the Val Verde State of the District event. It was just a great showcase of what Val Verde is doing with one of the main school districts in our city. And the things that they're doing for the students, but also what they're doing for the community at large. They do things like backpack giveaways for people, and also serve as a food pantry. And they even have something in place where they can do laundry. So people that need to do laundry have now a place there. So and the last thing I want to bring up, just Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year's. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I failed to announce last week or last meeting, but I won't forget this time. Orange Vista High School, their football team took CIF championship. They moved on to the state championship, and unfortunately, they did get beat by Lucerna High School in Whittier. I think it was only like a 10-point difference, so they played a heck of a game. But our staff and our mayors and council's office, we're working on getting the presentation. Hopefully in January sometime we can get them in. Well-deserved to win a state CIF champs. Staff and I from our economic development team, we went to Temecula to tour their theater, a pretty awesome theater, just to get some ideas on what we're doing with downtown and with our projects. We talked about the tree, the snow. Panther Football High School, I went to their 2023 football banquet at the Emerald Banquet Hall. It was very good. We have an Inland Empire Flea Market in the Paris Fairgrounds, and it was pretty successful. They had their ribbon cutting. I attended that. They're giving away, well, first of all, one of the big items, and I'll have our social media put it out there when they do it again, but they're giving away tablets to qualified residents, which included 5 years of Wi-Fi connectivity. And there's a $20 connection fee. They even waived that $20 connection fee. They had jumpers for the kids to be jumping. They had places to sit. They had food truck. I mean, just a phenomenal flea market. So kudos to them. Hopefully they continue. I think they're planning on doing it twice a month. I went to the Garden of Hope ribbon cutting. It's here in Meadowbrook. That's another portion of the unincorporated area of Paris, but this is just keep that down. The Garden of Hope. I mean, it was a fabulous place. It's just an endless garden. They even had a natural stream of water that the owner dug down till he hit water, and it's just continually flowing now. He bought the place like, I think it was 20 years ago. Who went with me? Nobody here. 20 years ago, and it took them 20 years to get this place into fruition, but it's just phenomenal. Triple Crown Winter Program, I'm doing my trips around the schools as much as I can. Paris Menifee, Student of the Month, Bridges to Adulthood Crafts Market. Did anybody talk about our annual service awards? So we had our annual service awards commending all our employees from 5, 10, 15, and 20-plus years. That was a good event. You mentioned the Chancellor's event. Our seniors had a holiday line dancing showcase, and that was awesome. There was quite a few of them in the Bob Glass Gym doing the line dancing. Avalon Band and Choir Winter Performance, Paris High School. I went to their first fall play production, in their state-of-the-art theater. And man, that theater really came out nice. And they did a pretty good job for their first play there, so I was impressed. Both the wife and I went to that one. With Paris Valley Filipino American Holiday Dinner, man, you can't pass that one up, man. It's Filipino food. The unveiling of the Bishop Barnes bust at St. James the Less Church. He served over 20 years or 25 years this guy was phenomenal, so I was proud to be there. Attended the Community Services Department luncheon, and lastly, for Cal Cities, I passed the baton over as the president to a new person now. Linda Molina, councilwoman out of Calamasa, will be doing the duties now. That was rough. That was a lot of commitment on top of my busy calendar as it was, so I'm glad to pass that baton on. All right, Madam City Manager, you're next.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. I'd like to announce that at the beginning of next year, for one of the first events will be hosted by Public Works. We'll be hosting an Arbor Day event on Saturday, January 20th. The community is invited to help us plant 128 trees. Additional information, this will be at Paragon Park at 8 a.m. and at Rotary Park at 9 a.m. Additional information can be found on our website. Also, just to note, we also have an event this weekend, Breakfast with Santa, but unfortunately, it's a really popular event and it's all full, so. And last but not least, I'd like to introduce Mr. Digital Media Supervisor, Everett Hamley, who will be presenting to you our latest addition to the city website, and this is through our digital media division. So I'll turn it over to Mr. Hamley.
Thank you, City Manager Miramontes, Mayor, members of the City Council. So the Digital Media Division is in charge of quite a few things, but most important, we're in charge of communicating with city residents. And we're always looking for new ways to make that communication easier so that the city residents can know what's going on in the city and find the information they're looking for. So something new that we've just implemented here on our city website, if you're looking for something on the website, sometimes it can be a little daunting. So we've got our search function here, we have our service finder, and of course we have good old Google. But now, we can come down here and we can see our namesake, Fred T. Paris, and our Ask Fred chat bot, which is a generative AI chatbot, which is there to also help folks find whatever they're looking for on the city website. So you can come in here and type in pretty much any question you can think of, and it will generate not only a response, but also give the folks a link so that hopefully they can find what they're looking for real quick. So in the interest of time here, I've already asked Fred some questions, and I just want you to be able to see some of his responses. So our first one, how do I pay my water bill? That's probably one of the biggest questions that we get. And as you can see, Fred thought about it for a few seconds and said you can pay your water bill by going to our web payment portal right here. Takes you right here to your web payment portal. So the biggest challenge people seem to have right there is that their fingertips can be solved. Here's another one I thought might be a good one. Do I need a permit to add on to my house? So not only will Fred give you where you need to go for that permit, it actually gives you a quick little synopsis here for most home construction projects need a permit, et cetera, and then it tells you exactly where you need to go on our website so that you can obtain a permit. It also tells you on that page projects that require a permit and projects that don't require a permit. So we're doing everything we can to try to make things like that easier for folks. Simple ones. What is the phone number for animal control? If you've got a lost animal license, that's another big one. And no nonsense, Fred gives you the number for animal control and gives you a place right here that you can click to view animal control's webpage. A couple of quick ones here. Where can I find the council agenda? That might be something that people would be interested in. And as you can see right here, directs everyone right here to the page where we can find our city council meeting agenda and also any other committee meetings. And finally, something that might be important, who's the city manager? Fred was able to figure that one out pretty quick, and he lets us know our city manager is Clara Miramontes, and we can go to her homepage here and read about the city manager department and what that does. And of course, last but not least, who is the mayor? Fred had to think about this for a while, but he was able to figure it
Oh,
out.
not
so.
the city manager, but the city mayor.
So he was able to let us know who the mayor is, and of course, there is the mayor and his page, and we can learn about what the mayor does and the committees that the mayor sits on, et cetera. So this is a really important tool that we're trying out. It's still in a development phase, and this is a new technology. You know, this can't write your term paper for you, but it can. It can get you all the information you need on our website. So that concludes my presentation. I'm happy to answer any questions.
That's awesome. This is what we call friendly user now. So here's your next challenge. Is a Google, like Google does, you can ask for which language.
That is, okay, I will make sure and put that on my list. I believe with Google, yeah, you can ask what language and it'll automatically translate it for you. So my guess is if you put this into Google, it would be able to translate the whole page into Spanish, but I will definitely ask
Well,
City about that.
I just referenced that, how Google, you can do that. Your challenge is on our website, flip which language you need.
Yes, sir, that's definitely
Starting
something
predominantly
I'll-
with the most predominant language is 80% of our Hispanic, but, we do have some other add-ons in there. If it's something that can be done, then we definitely need to add as many as we can think of that we have in our city.
I agree with you, that's a great idea. That'll be the first thing I email them tomorrow morning about.
Thank you, appreciate that. Anybody else, Council?
Yeah, I'm just so impressed what you guys are doing with IT. You guys just keep surprising me. I'm wondering if we could make like a short little video, to let our residents know about this and how to do it.
Let's just say it's already in the works. It's something that we wanted to soft launch. It's been on the website for a few weeks now, but this is our official unveiling, but we've already got something like that in the works as well as social media.
Awesome, thank you, Edward.
No problem, sir.
Very good.
Thank you, Mr. Hamley, and that concludes my report. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's been a while since we got out early. Anybody else have any more to talk about? Sing Kumbaya or something? Okay, item 15 is adjournment. Thank you, everybody. Please have a safe and happy holidays with your families, and we'll see you next year.